So it is time for a summer hair tutorial, and when I started this video it was really sunny outside and warm, and you could tell it was a Vancouver summer day, and now it's raining. This video is over. Just kidding. No, I was going through my Lulu magazine and I came across Kim on the cover, and we're on a first name basis. Yeah, her name's Kim. I came across Kim Kardashian on the cover, and she had this cute, flowy summer hair going on, and she has a braid up here, and it's really cute, and I thought it would be something really simple to do, so I decided to do a tutorial on it anyways. That doesn't really make sense, but in case you were wondering how to do it, this is how. It's really simple. You can tell I have a braid up here. You might not be able to tell actually because of my short bangs, but I give myself an A for effort. So hopefully you guys like this tutorial, you try it out, and you are all having a really summery day, because I'm not. So let's get started. So I pin my bangs up with a duckbill clip, and if you haven't already watched my video on how to curl hair, I suggest you do before you watch this one. I'll put the link up here somewhere so you can check it out, because that one will probably be more in-depth than this one's going to be. I'm taking my heat protectant spray first, and I'm going to spray all over my hair so that the heat from the iron won't damage. Then I'm starting with the bottom half of my hair, and I always curl my hair in sections, so just take a clip like this and pin up your hair and start with your bottom layers. And I'm starting with curling my hair away from my face as usual. You always want to do that with the hairs that are closest to your face. And instead of pinning up my curls like I always do, I'm just going to take my hairspray. I'm using my Elnet satin hairspray with extra strength hold, spraying it a little bit, and just let it go. Woo! Just let it go. And if you want, you can just leave them loose for now. I'm not going to be too fussy with these ones because it is supposed to be summer, and it's supposed to be like you just did it really quickly without any trouble. So just continue to do your curls. And once you're done the layer, you can pull it over to the side and then take the next little bit of hair down and start with that. And also with curling, remember that you're going to want to do one away from the face and then do another curl towards your face, so switching them in between each curl. So I've taken out my hair and I've done all the layers except for the top one right here, which you can see is still wavy. So what I'm going to do now is, before I start to do any little bit of the hairstyle and continuing to curl the hair, I'm going to just add a little bit of a back comb right to the top of my head, a little bit to the side, so it'll be easier to do it now rather than later after the curls are done, and then it'll get all crazy and messy. So just take a comb and just back comb a little bit, and you can also spray just to have extra hold. And you can leave it a little bit crazy just like this for now and go on and do the rest of the hair. So now I'm finishing off with the last section of hair. So I'm taking bigger chunks because you want it to be more of a full look. So I'm taking my curling iron, and instead of doing it like this, I'm going to try doing it like this instead for a little bit more of a thicker curl. So just wrap it around the actual barrel itself. A bit of spray, and just let it sit there and relax while you do the rest of your hair. A little bit different as well because it's so close to the face. I don't want this curl to come towards my face. I want it to keep going with this style and this look that we have here. So I'm going to make this one go away from my face as well, just so that we can get more of a bouncier look. So now once your hair is all curled, just take your hands and just kind of smooth out the curls. You don't want to do it too much so that you lose the shape of the actual curl itself, but just enough so that it's flowy and not like a crunchy curl. So I'm just taking my bangs and I'm going to do 3 sections like a normal braid and just start braiding it up. So now once you have the braid, I'm just going to use these little elastics that I like to use for braids that aren't so obvious when you're putting them on the end. Now you're just going to want to take that braid and just kind of make it a little bit thicker and just pull the sections out a little bit, and take it and just put it right underneath that hair, and just take a bobby and pin it down right underneath the hair so you're not going to see where the braid ends. And then just pull this hair on top over it so that you don't see where you pinned it. And if you have a little bit longer hair, it'll probably be more obvious that it is a braid. Hopefully you guys can tell. And that's pretty much all that there is to that hairstyle. Once that's done, you can just kind of take your hair and just kind of back comb it a little bit so that you have a little bit of extra volume, because you don't want your hair to get too flat and you want it to be voluminous and beachy. And if you find that it is a little bit too high up here, you can just take a bobby pin and just pin it down just a little bit so that it's not too high, and there you go. So that is my beachy summer hair inspired tutorial. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!